Hello there and welcome to my channel. I'm your host Mehani Wahid and you are listening to the third episode of Nutrition Bytes. Today we are going to answer your queries on importance of oral health. To do that, I have invited a dentist, Dr. Minaz Khan. Let's welcome her to the podcast. Good morning, Dr. Minaz. Thank you for joining us today.
Good morning, Mehani. It's an honor to be here.
Yes. So before we start the Q&A, Dr. Minaz, will you please throw some light on the importance of oral health?
Yes, I would love to share some informative points regarding oral hygiene and its maintenance and how important oral health is. Nowadays, we notice most of the people ignore the importance of oral hygiene. I just want to let you all know practicing good dental health is important for maintaining a healthy mouth, and it can improvise your appearance and quality of life. Let me tell you how. The human body is comprised of a complex system which are interconnected with other parts. Because of this, one area of the body can have an impact on different parts of the body. For example, take the mouth. Poor oral hygiene can lead to problems with diabetes, heart diseases, and other health issues. To prevent these health issues, practicing good oral hygiene is very important. Like, people at an early age should get into good practices, brushing regularly, flossing, and using mouthwashes, and watching what you eat. People are scared to visit a dental clinic, or they find it waste of time or unimportant. But regular visits and regular checkups help an individual to prevent all these problems from causing a diminished quality of life and potential medical complications later. And it can also help prevent bad breath, tooth decay, and gum diseases, these can help you keep your teeth as you get older.
Okay, that was quite the information. And now let's start with the session. The first question we received was, what type of toothbrush and toothpaste should I use?
The type of toothbrush is recommended by your dentist depending upon the condition of your gums and teeth. There are different types of brushes with different types of bristles. Most dentists recommend using a soft bristle toothbrush, since hard bristle toothbrushes can damage tooth enamel and irritate your gums. And the type of toothpaste doesn't really matter unless you have any sensitivity.
Okay, so the toothpaste doesn't really matter for the people with good oral health. Fine. The next one is, do I really need to floss?
Yes, flossing is very important on daily basis, as the toothbrush can't reach deep in between teeth to remove the plaque and the food particles. Flossing helps keep your mouth as clean as possible.
Okay. And it isn't really enough to simply floss. It's important to floss correctly. Improper flossing can potentially damage your teeth and gums. So if you are unsure about the right way to clean in between your teeth, there's a step-by-step guide at Healthify Choices and Dr. Minaz Khan's Instagram on the best way to floss. And now moving on to the next question. Do teeth need fluoride?
Yes, teeth do need fluoride, and specifically during the age of 0 to 7, that is from birth to 7 years of age. This may include many advantages like reduction of caries by 40 to 80% in older age, remineralize the decalcified tooth surfaces, arrest the active decay. It can be consumed in different forms actually, such as in water, in milk, in salt, and there are professionally applied fluorides fluorides applied by dentists, and there are self-applied fluorides where the patient is provided with fluoridated dentifrices, that is toothpaste, or fluoridated mouthwashes. But excessive intake of fluoride is also harmful, so the individual should always consult a dentist for proper intake of fluoride to avoid the dental fluorosis, that is discoloration of your teeth, or fluoride toxicity.
Yes, that is why you should always consult your doctor before anything. And now here's the another one. What's the best way to?
Many of our daily habits conspire to turn our teeth from white to yellow, like the junk food, beverages, smoking, and etc. So basically, we have layers on our teeth, such as outer layer called enamel, which is typically colored almost pure white, and it protects the deeper tooth structures. The layer of tissue below the enamel is called dentin, which is yellow-brown in color. As your teeth enamel thins, you appear to have more yellow teeth. So the best way to whiten this yellow teeth is bleaching, which is done professionally by your dentist.
Okay, so the another very interesting question that was asked was, are sweets and ice really bad for my teeth, or is it just a myth?
Eating sugar doesn't actually harm your oral health, but it's the acids that the bacteria on your teeth release after breaking down the sugar. These acids easily dissolve your tooth enamel, increasing your risk of developing tooth decay and gum disease. This can be avoided by brushing and flossing your teeth every day. If not, you're inviting bacteria to damage your oral health by feasting upon the sugar left on your teeth. So processed or refined sugar, like the kind found in candies, ice creams, potato chips, pre-packaged snacks, and soda, is definitely to be avoided as much as possible.
Yes, like I always say, it all comes back to the healthy food. Now the next question is, what causes tooth decay, and a child should be seen by a dentist by what age?
There are a lot of reasons that can cause tooth decays or tooth caries or cavities, like sugary foods, sugary drinks, and lack of fluorides, lack of enamel. The enamel, which is tooth's outer surface, is not able to grow back once it's lost, and this can cause cavities. And lack of brushing. Plaque forms quickly on your teeth after eating, and it may develop to form cavities. And also, one of the reasons is dry mouth. Since saliva helps prevent tooth decay, a lack of it makes your mouth more susceptible to cavities. And the child's first visit to dentist should occur no later than 12 months of age.
Yes, and seems like brushing and flossing is the only solution to the oral health issues. And the next one is, oral cancer that is caught early, is it treatable and curable?
Actually, only 30% of oral and pharyngeal cancers are identified at an early stage, while 50% are diagnosed at an advanced stage of metastasis, that is stage 3 or stage 4. This is due to late presentation, delayed diagnosis, and lack of referral pathways between dentists and medical doctors. So, oral therefore be an essential component of the routine head and neck examination, and early diagnosis is critically important to decrease oral cancer mortality. This can be cured and treated easily if diagnosed earlier.
Yes, so guys, please go see your dentist now. And moving on to the next question, what should my oral hygiene regimen be?
A hygiene regimen should be simply done in 3 steps. That is brush, floss, rinse. Brushing twice daily, morning and before bedtime. Flossing at least once a day. Rinsing with mouthwash thrice a week is important. And actually, the order doesn't really matter as long as the food particles and plaque are removed. Other than these activities, visiting your dentist for a dental exam and cleaning is recommended. And also stopping the bad habits like cigarettes, smoking cigarettes, brittle chewing, pan chewing should be done.
Yes, you heard that. Brush, floss, rinse, and repeat. Okay, so the next question is what we all wants to know. How often should I have a dental exam and cleaning?
There should be an appointment every 6 months to your dentist for a dental exam and cleaning if you have a good, proper oral habit hygiene.
Okay, and now Dr. Minaz will be answering to the last question. Should I change my diet in any way?
I would recommend increase your consumption of complex carbohydrates, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, and reduce the consumption of refined sugars, and reduce the overall fat consumption, and also reduce the cholesterol consumption, and limit the sodium intake by reducing salt to about 5 grams per day, and try to eat more food high in fiber and proteins like nuts, cheese, leafy greens to promote strong teeth.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Minaz Khan, for being here with us today and answering all the questions.
Thank you for inviting me, Mehani, and it was an honor.
Yes, thank you so much. Guys, do follow our guest at Dr. Minaz k__ on Instagram. And if you have further more questions about the oral health, or you think we haven't answered your question, you can DM her on Instagram. We'll wrap up here and we'll meet you soon next week with some other topic. Make sure you tune in next time by subscribing to my podcast. It will be on all streaming platforms. You can just say, "Hey Google" or "Hey Alexa, play Mehani Wahid podcast." And make sure you follow me on Instagram at Healthify Choices. If you don't know, my first podcast video is already up on YouTube. Please do check that out too. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, stay healthy.